doing that right now, this church has an amazing, amazing group of life groups going on. One of the things that where our growth comes, I mean, coming Sunday is great, but the life groups, where we got to be with other Christians and found out other people were going through the same problems with us that we were going through, and got to reflect on each other, and then got some tips on how to get through it, and even be better, we got to give some tips on how to get through it. That's how you grow in Christ. That's what Christ's model for us. That's what He wants for us.
And Heath, in your packet here is this little piece of paper. Would you go ahead and pull that out? This is what you can use to get into a group. So if you're not in one right now and you'd like to be in one, fill this out. This will land on Erin's desk, and like she said before, she will contact you this week to help you get into a life group. I happen to be leading one right now. It meets on Wednesday nights in the cafe, and we have new people that come every week. Our group, we get too big, we'll split, meet in two different corners of the cafe. We're studying the sermon. So we listen to the sermon either being here or online, and then we talk about it, look up the scriptures and talk about it. I invite any of you who don't have a group yet to come and be in that life group as a good launching place. So, but anyway, fill this piece out and leave it with us today if you would like to get into a group that fits who you are.
Funny story, my first small group was in this room. Amanda was dragging me to church. I didn't really want to go, but y'all know how good the scones are here, so we were church. The scones, I was like, look, if I can drink coffee and eat the scones, I dig it. This is where we'll go. So Amanda taught me to do one to a small group, and we come here, and Bryce was going to teach us. So, all right, my buddy Bryce is, I'm down with Bryce, but it's cool. So we get in here, and it's the Song of Solomon, which is a very erotic book, right, in the Bible. And guess who's leading it?
And guess why I'm leading it? Bryce was leading it. He said, I can't go to my group tonight. Would you lead it? Sure, I'll lead it. What is it on? Song of Solomon. I'm like,
So I get in there, and we're talking about the hills of Ether, and I look back, and I was like, there's no way I can do this. I cannot be in here talking about this.
And I couldn't either.
We got through it. And since then, we've probably led 25 and 30 different small groups
all the hills of Ether.
that. So, there's a couple of things that if I could get you to just try, I would ask you to try to serve. I mean, just go hand out the bulletins. Just try that one week. It doesn't take, even if you're an introvert, that's okay too. But you'd be amazed at what you get from doing that, like being part of the team. The second part is go to a small group. Just go check it out. It's just, they're just fun. And it's where we've grown the most. Do your best, deep study. Do your best to present yourself to God as one approved, a workman who does not need to be ashamed and who correctly handles the word of truth. Dave, before you walk out, I can't think of any better view of this than you asking Jeff to come to church. Yeah.
I'm just going to the restroom.
No.
I'll be right back. Thanks for announcing that. I've been sitting with my legs crossed for 30 minutes. I gotta go.
No, go ahead, we'll wait. But what I'll say real quick is you inviting Jeff to church is what we're here about. That's the working of God. What we talked about earlier, what Jesus told us to do, go and multiply. That's how we do it. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to ask people to come to church to share what's happened with you. One of the things that you can go ahead, David. It's okay.
Hold this. I'll be back.
One of the things that I think makes me so passionate about the things that happen here is because I like to share the huge changes it made for me personally. So. Giving. About 5 months ago, someone asked me what my favorite part about this church was. And after I reflected on it a little bit, I think it became apparent to me it was my tithing. And I'm not a paid spokesperson. I'm not getting any money. So disarm yourselves. But if I'm going to be real honest with you, as long as we've been coming up to about 8-9 months ago, maybe a year, we didn't tithe. We gave a little bit. We gave what we felt like we could that week. And then we were called to, matter of fact, I was called out on it by another member of the staff here. Just asked me, said, I'm just curious why you don't tithe. Kind of took me aback a little bit, but I said, well, maybe God, this is what God's told me to do, maybe try. So Amanda and I, our first month, we gave 10%. And 100 minus 10 in God's math is 120. At the end of the month, I remember telling Amanda, I was like, where's all this money come from? Did you not shop this month? Did you? Just kidding. But all joking aside, it became fun. So now what happens is we do the Shelby giving app. My 6-year-old daughter comes and crawls in my lap. She pulls the iPad out. She opens if I can instill on her, because it's made such a difference in my life, if I can take all those things that I fought that worked against me for so long, if I can change that for her and let her see that's just how we do it, then I have changed her life for the better, which is my job as a parent, just like God wants to do with us. Everything belongs to God and comes from Him. We need the giver to give, not the church to receive. I want to let y'all in on a little secret. We don't need your money. We're going to make it. We're not one of those churches that say, we got to have your money because we don't need your money. We got plenty of money. It's not about your money. This is about where your heart is. It's hard to give away that thing that creates all sustenance. I mean, I love shiny things. I love buying new stuff. And I can buy a lot of new stuff for what I give. In the first way, I think of it. But after all I get it back in so many different ways, I can never buy that. We give to God, not the budget, church, or pastor. And that's for sure. God tells us His minimum, but not His maximum. Amanda and I have a goal this year to get to 15%. It's a big goal, but that's where we want to be. Well, it's funny I say it's a big goal, but realistically, I saw 10% come back and multiply. 15% really shouldn't be that big, but I'm human and it's not easy. It's not easy. Even some months after I've seen it come back, it's still not easy for me to do it, but I do it. Proportional giving is the New Testament more normal, but 10% obviously in the New Testament.
Good. And then, I think it was about a month ago, I asked group staff people, when do you think people grow most when they get to the church? When do they really start growing? And everyone unanimously pretty much said when they start serving. So that's why our last point is finding a place to serve. Yeah, we need a lot of people to run the ministry here. It takes between 250 and 300 people every Sunday to do ministry at this place. And that's not to mention what goes on during the week. But what happens in an individual's life when they begin serving is incredible. Carrie Ann and David here have been serving since they were little children. So if you have kids, get them serving with you. Get them standing at the door passing out programs. Get them in that AV booth. I mean, I can remember when we were in Niceville, the whole AV ministry was run by 6th graders. They knew more about AV than still is than anybody else, and we let them have it. I can remember one Sunday, all of Niceville lost power. And we came to church and we said, we can't have church because we don't have any sound. And the 6th grader says, oh yes, we can do it. And they all called their dads, and the dads brought the generators. And it's like people had gone to their church, which was closed down, and they were driving home and they were stopping at our church because they could see we were having church because of those 6th grade boys having a vision. We're not going to not have church today. The whole thing was run by generators. It was crazy. But God will use you. He will use your children. He will use all of us in ministry. And that's when we really start growing. So if you see this Venn diagram here,